continues to grow in popularity.
Sahara Reporters, mostly I browse it on the net and I find it very interesting. They give quality information.
Sahara reporters have really gone a long way to expose some of the ills of society that have been kept under the carpet by the Nigerian mainstream media.
The website's popularity isn't just with Nigerian readers. A lot of the traffic to the site comes from people wanting to contribute. Shawore employs no formal staff. His website's tagline is "Report yourself," and he means it.
There are people who are saying to themselves, we used to consume news, but we can actually produce news ourselves. We are doing the part of media or news reporting that is too important to be left to journalists or professionals.
It really has changed the face of online journalism with respect to the Nigerian audience. Nigerians love information. They are news junkies, at least most of them are. And Sahara Reporters has given them a forum where they can express themselves.
But while crowdsourced reporting can be powerful, and as Tunisia and Egypt proved, revolutionary, it also has drawbacks.
One of the major challenges that citizen journalism faces is accuracy of information, because when you're getting thousands of reports, eyewitness accounts, it is difficult to sometimes determine whether or not these reports are accurate or not.
Well, Sahara Reporters has been controversial in some respects, and AlJazeera have been a target of Sahara Reporters journalism.
The president was plagued by serious bouts of illness.
Last year, when the former president died, it was reported that the First Lady of Nigeria had approached AlJazeera about getting her brother-in-law onto one of our reports. And I read in their reports, my name was mentioned several times about approaches towards me by members of the family. Now, that never happened. The Sahara Reporters packaged the whole thing as if the first family had essentially paid for airtime, which was completely unfounded and untrue.
Sahara Reporters may get caught out once or twice, but that isn't denting the website's following.
Sahara Reporters and Mr. Sowore are part of a larger community of citizen journalists and online-based bloggers and reporters who are more and more gaining prominence by breaking some of the biggest stories in Africa. It is a wonderful phenomenon which has allowed so many other voices to join the debate.
But the truth is that with social media, everybody actually controls their own media space now. You have a Twitter account, you transmit your own news on it. You have Facebook, you have friends. What is important is for people to get the message as small as possible in a big way. And that's why we're hit, with Nigerians.
With elections coming April 9th, voters will be logging on to Sahara Reporters in big numbers. There are thousands of stories to be told and millions of voices to be heard on the site that delivers news on Nigeria via New York.
More Global Village voices now on the media landscape in Nigeria.
Sahara Reporters are a credible organization that's come to the forefront of media in Nigeria and across Africa over the last many years. The reasons for this stem from the fact that there has been a lack of balance in the Nigerian media scene.
I'm an ardent reader of Sahara Reporters, but I must point out that web media in general is unfortunately not yet an integral part of Nigerian society. There is plenty of room for innovation as our society embraces the internet further. However, abject poverty and a rather high illiteracy index have been major setbacks to our interaction with the internet in general.
A lot of Nigerians are, trooping online to get first-hand information of what's going on in their country. So Sahara Reporters, Nigerian Village Squares, and lots of bloggers around the world are contributing immensely to information dissemination in Nigeria. And I think the future of Nigeria will depend a lot on how people use and consume information from the net.
Finally, there's a term used in the North American news business. It's called B-roll. It often refers to the stock footage that is used and then reused as visual wallpaper in television news reports. Now, B-roll can be scenic shots for tourism stories. It can be retail shots for stories about the economy, or crowded sidewalks to illustrate pieces on public opinion. Many TV outlets have their own B-roll library, but sometimes they will buy the footage from outside production companies. Here's a spoof sales pitch, our web video of the week, from a fake production company that's peddling some raw material that has a familiar look to it. We'll see you next time at The Listening Post.
Do you need shots of ordinary people doing things for your next commercial? We got that B-roll. We got that B-roll. Two men pointing at an office file? We got that B-roll. Bored man flipping through channels? We got that B-roll. Angry man in traffic? Yeah, we got that B-roll. What do you want him to wear? Casual? Upscale casual? Business? We got that B-roll. Why does he look so upset? Maybe he's late for work. Nope, he's at work. He's a B-roll actor. Think that's all the B-roll we got? Not even close. Overwhelmed man trying to pay bills? Yeah, we got it. Frustrated man looking for a job in the paper? You know we got it. And lunch meeting success. Hey, look, that's me. I like my B-roll so much I'm in it. Kirk Gibson hitting a game-winning home run in the '88 World Series. No! That's too specific. That is not B-roll. Doctor talking to smiling patient. We got that B-roll. Man having trouble sleeping. Got it. What's his problem? He doesn't like being in B-roll? I was just in some B-roll and I loved it. The sneezer, backache, headache, and depressed woman touching a wall. Why is she touching the wall? I don't know. That's what depressed people do, right? Don't judge the B-roll. Listen, we got all that B-roll and thousands more. We got that B-roll. You know we do.
To order your B-roll, call 1-800-BBB-ROLL. That's 1-800-BBB-ROLL. Call now.
Business Latest is brought to you by Qatar Gas, delivering energy to the world. Business Latest is brought to you by Qatar Gas, delivering energy to the world.
All sides, all views, all ways. Al Jazeera.
Information travels in many ways. Opinions constantly formed. Knowledge passes in an instant.
If you want to communicate with those shaping the headlines, this is your chance to ask questions directly to the people making the news. Riz Khan, at this time on Al Jazeera.
From the ancient traditions of the written word to the power of photography and expressions of identity through dance, art is a constant feature of the human landscape. An underground theater group fights for democracy. Blind musicians make their mark.